Have you ever thought that the vast universe might be more than just a collection of stars, galaxies, and planets? A stunning hypothesis reveals that the universe may have a structure that resembles the human brain, the most complex organ we've ever known. Like the human brain, the universe is made up of complex networks. Neurons in the brain connect with each other through synapses to process information. Similarly, the galaxies in the universe are connected through cosmic filaments where energy and gravity flow, creating patterns that resemble a neural network. Not only are their structures similar, their dynamic processes also show similarities. The human brain has neuroplasticity, the ability to continuously evolve, form new connections, and adapt throughout life. The universe is similar. Galaxies collide, stars are born and die, resulting in new structures that are constantly evolving. Then, there are fractal patterns seen in both. From the branching of tree roots to the neural networks in the brain, this pattern is also reflected in the cosmic network. These fractal patterns suggest that the fundamental laws that shape the universe and the brain most share the same principles. Interestingly, at the quantum level, the subatomic particles in the universe are also interconnected through a phenomenon known as quantum entanglement. It's as if the entire universe is one connected entity, similar to how the human brain works as a unified system. Scientists have discovered amazing patterns in the universe. The cosmic network of galaxies appears to be very similar to the neural network in the human brain. Gravitational threads connect galaxies like synapses connect neurons. There are so many similarities that we have to ask, is this just a coincidence? Let's explore a little deeper. The human brain, the most complex organ ever known, is made up of billions of neurons. Each neuron communicates through synapses, forming a vast network that allows us to think, feel, and be conscious. And now, astrophysicists are observing something similar in the universe. It is cosmic. The human brain is one of the greatest wonders of our body. An amazingly complex organ, it is made up of billions of neurons, each connected to thousands of other neurons through synapses. These connections form a network that allows the brain to process an incredible amount of information, generating thoughts, emotions, and consciousness. Each connection carries electrical signals that traverse dendrites and axons, creating an invisible but vital symphony for life. However, the complexity of this network is not limited to us. The universe, on a much larger scale, exhibits a similar pattern of connectedness. The vast cosmic web is made up of galaxies connected by giant filaments. Gravity and electromagnetic radiation provide the lines of communication between these structures, similar to the way neurons in the brain exchange electrical impulses and information. Just as the brain is constantly evolving through the process of neuroplasticity, the universe is also evolving. Galaxies collide, new stars are born, while old ones die, forming ever-changing patterns. This process exhibits dynamics reminiscent of the adaptation and growth of the brain's neural networks. Even more amazingly, both the human brain and the universe show similar fractal patterns. These fractals are seen in the branches of dendrites in the brain and in the structure of the cosmic web. These patterns are not only beautiful, but also reflect the incredible efficiency of conveying energy and information in both systems. At a deeper level, the universe and the human brain share an elusive phenomenon of connectedness. In the quantum world, particles separated by infinite distances still influence each other through a phenomenon known as quantum entanglement. This is reminiscent of the connectivity in the human brain, where synapses enable constant interneural communication. From the smallest to the largest, there is an undeniable pattern of connectedness. Is this just a coincidence, or are there fundamental similarities that bind the structures of the human brain and the universe? In this world, patterns of order are often hidden behind complexity. Both the human brain and the universe exhibit similar architectural patterns and hierarchies, albeit on very different scales. The human brain is a hierarchical system. Billions of neurons work together in organized layers. Some parts of the brain are responsible for basic functions like breathing, while other parts regulate more complex processes like thinking and consciousness. It's an efficient architecture where each part has a specific role, but everything is connected as a unit. The universe also has a remarkable hierarchy, from planets orbiting stars to galaxies merging to form giant superclusters. Each level has its role in the cosmic ecosystem. Cosmic filaments act as the skeleton of the universe, connecting large structures like a backbone that supports a network of galaxies. These architectural similarities are seen in the pattern of dendrite branches in the brain and cosmic filaments in the universe. Both exhibit fractal patterns that optimize the distribution of energy and information, both at the microscopic and macrocosmic levels. This hierarchy is not just a physical structure, but also a communication system. In the brain, signals travel through neural networks to regulate the body. In the universe, gravity and dark energy act as communication mediums, maintaining balance between galaxies connected in the cosmic web. Both the brain and the universe are not only hierarchically structured, but also adaptive. The human brain evolves to deal with ever-changing challenges, while the universe continues to expand through the birth of new stars and the transformation of galaxies. From the hierarchy of molecules within us to the superclusters that make up the universe, the same architecture connects everything. Perhaps the universe and the brain are not just mirrors of each other, but also part of the universal principles that govern all existence. Our world is never still. From the thoughts that are constantly moving inside the brain to the stars that are born in the corners of the universe, everything moves in dynamic harmony. Dynamics and evolution are the basic principles that govern both the human brain and the universe. In the brain, this dynamic is seen in the activity of neurons. Electrical signals travel along dendrites and axons, carrying information that brings thoughts, emotions, and memories to life. This process not only takes place at the micro level, but is also constantly changing through neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new connections and repair itself. The universe exhibits similar dynamics. Colliding galaxies create gravitational waves, giving birth to new stars and forming new patterns in the cosmic web. Like the brain, the universe never stops evolving, constantly creating and destroying, starting an eternal cycle of life. Just as dead neurons are replaced by new connections, old stars in the universe go supernova, giving off material that forms new stars. It's a process of regeneration that not only maintains continuity, but also regulates growth patterns at every scale of life. Both the brain and the universe also show the ability to adapt. The brain reacts to new experiences by strengthening relevant connections, while the universe evolves through major changes such as cosmic expansion and the formation of new structures. Both systems evolve on the same basic principle. Change is the essence of existence. This dynamic and evolution teaches us that life is never static. Both within us and out in space, there is an ongoing cosmic dance connecting our small minds to the greatness of the universe. In the beauty of the universe, there are hidden patterns that keep repeating themselves, from the smallest to the largest. These patterns are known as fractals, structures that appear over and over again at different scales, from tree branches to the branching dendrites in the human brain, and even to the cosmic web. Fractal patterns reflect the same underlying principles throughout existence. In the human brain, fractals appear in the form of dendrites and axons. These branches are not only aesthetically pleasing, but also designed for efficiency, allowing for quick communication and optimal information dissemination. This pattern ensures that each part of the brain can interact with the other parts unhindered. In the universe, the same pattern appears in the cosmic web. The giant filaments that connect galaxies form a structure that resembles a network of neurons. This pattern not only looks similar, but also serves to spread energy and gravity across the universe, ensuring cosmic balance is maintained. Fractal patterns are also found everywhere in nature, from the branching flow of a river to the veins of a leaf and the shape of lightning striking the sky. These patterns follow the principle of maximum efficiency, utilizing resources in the most optimal way. What is most amazing is that the same basic principles connect them all, whether in the brain's nervous system or in the cosmic web. The same laws of physics and math seem to apply. This suggests that there is a universal blueprint, a pattern, underlying everything in the universe. How can structures that are so different in size and function, the human brain and the universe, show the same pattern? Perhaps this is the universe's way of speaking to us, reminding us that from the smallest to the largest, everything is fractal patterns are not just about beauty, but also about harmony and connectedness. From our thoughts to the stars in the sky, the same basic principles bind everything together. At the most profound level of the universe, we encounter a world full of weirdness, a world where the familiar laws of physics no longer apply. This is the world of quantum mechanics, where the tiny particles that make up everything around us not only move, but are in many places at once, and are connected in ways that cannot be explained by ordinary logic. Quantum mechanics reveals that reality in the subatomic world is very different from what we perceive in the everyday world. For example, a particle like an electron can be in two places at once in a state called superposition. Only when we observe it does it choose one position. This challenges our concepts of space and time, which to us feel fixed and certain. Have you heard of the double slit experiment? In this experiment, light, which we think of as a particle, can also behave like a wave. It travels through space and time without restriction. When light passes through two small slits, it creates a wave pattern, showing that it exists in an indeterminate state until observed. This proves that in the quantum world, the observer himself affects the reality we see. Not only that, but quantum entanglement introduces an even more surprising idea. Particles far apart in space can interact with each other instantly, as if space and time no longer exist. When one particle is affected, the others, though far apart, respond in a very short time, as if they were connected in a deeper unity. What does this mean for our concept of space and time? If particles can interact so quickly, despite being separated by vast distances, then perhaps space and time are not the basic foundations of our reality. It could be that space and time are just illusions that arise from a deeper phenomenon that we don't fully understand. Quantum mechanics also opens the door to probabilistic reality, where anything can happen, but only in the form of possibilities. When we observe the subatomic world, we don't see definite objects, but we see possibilities that emerge over time. The reality that we think is certain may only be the result of our observations. Does this mean we live in a world full of infinite possibilities? Are there parallel worlds moving alongside us, each decision taking us down a different path? In a quantum world, everything is possible, and time and space are just constructs we make sense of it. Quantum mechanics challenges us to question everything, from the concepts of space and time to the way we understand reality itself. The world is, in fact, far more mysterious and complex than we can imagine. Do we really understand this world, or are we just scratching the surface of an infinite sea of possibilities? The similarities between the structure of the human brain and the vast universe are amazing. While we can't definitively say that the universe is a giant brain, these similarities encourage us to think more deeply about our relationship with the cosmos. Could there be a deeper connection between our minds and the universe? Is consciousness a fundamental element in the fabric of reality? These questions are still mysteries waiting to be solved.